Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really honing in on nutrition for quite a specific situation. We're talking to you, an 18-year-old woman in Dhaka who's underweight, managing a thyroid condition, PCOS, and dealing with recurrent illnesses.
Yeah, quite a combination. Our goal today is really to pull out the key nutritional insights that can help you navigate all of this right there in DACA.
So we want strategies for healthy weight gain, optimizing that thyroid function.
And also helping manage PCOS symptoms, especially things like blood sugar and inflammation, while also, strengthening your immune system. Keeping it practical for DACA is key.
It really highlights how interconnected everything is in the body, doesn't it? The thyroid, the metabolic stuff, with PCOS like insulin resistance, immune health.
Absolutely. And nutrition is such a powerful lever we can use to influence all these systems, hopefully in a positive, synergistic way.
Okay, let's get practical then. For weight gain, what's a sensible starting point?
Well, based on the info, an initial target could be somewhere around 2,000 calories per day. This isn't set in stone, of course.
And how would those calories break down, roughly?
We'd aim for maybe 40–50% from complex carbohydrates, think whole grains, lentils, the good stuff. Then perhaps 20–25% protein and 30–35% from healthy fats, mainly unsaturated ones.
Got it. Starting estimates needs individual adjustment. So how do we approach eating for both thyroid health and PCOS management? Is there overlap?
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of overlap, which is good news. For the thyroid, we need certain micronutrients. Iodine is crucial.
And in Bangladesh, iodized salt is the main way to get that right.
Exactly. It's vital for making thyroid hormones. Seafood, dairy, eggs help too. Then there's selenium found in fish, poultry, eggs, legumes, nuts. Selenium helps sort of activate those hormones.
Okay.
And zinc from meat, fish, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains. That's involved in the hormone production process itself. And interestingly, both selenium and zinc, they're also really important for your immune system, double duty.
What about goitrogens? People hear about avoiding cabbage and things like that.
Yeah, that comes up a lot. Goitrogens are compounds in foods like cruciferous veggies and soy that can interfere with iodine uptake. But, this is important, cooking significantly reduces their effect.
Oh, okay.
And if you're getting enough iodine, mainly from that iodized salt, and eating a varied diet, you usually don't need to completely banish those foods. Moderation in cooking are key.
That's good to know. Right, shifting to PCOS then. The big goal there is managing blood sugar, often because of insulin resistance.
Precisely. Insulin resistance means the body doesn't use insulin effectively. This can lead to higher insulin levels, which can disrupt ovarian function and increase androgens. So diet plays a huge role in keeping blood sugar stable.
Which also helps with inflammation, I imagine.
Yes, stable blood sugar helps control inflammation too. So focusing on foods with a lower glycemic index, or GI, is really beneficial.
What are some low GI foods readily available in Dhaka?
Lots of great options. Brown rice instead of white, whole wheat atta, oats, lentils, chickpeas, beans. These are staples. Also non-starchy vegetables and fruits like guava or oranges.
And on the flip side, things to moderate would be white rice, white bread, sugary drinks, sweets, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Those cause sharper spikes in blood sugar.
Fiber is also important here, isn't it?
Absolutely critical. Fiber from all those whole grains, legumes, veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds. It slows down sugar absorption, promotes satiety, which is feeling full, and it's fantastic for gut health, which ties back into immunity and nutrient absorption.
So it connects everywhere. And for PCOS, managing inflammation directly is also key.
Yes, we want anti-inflammatory eating pattern. Prioritize those good unsaturated fats. Omega-3s are stars here. Think fatty fish like eilish or puti if accessible, or even things like walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds.
Okay.
And monounsaturated fats from, say, olive oil or mustard oil, avocados, peanuts, almonds. Load up on colorful fruits and vegetables for antioxidants, and spices like turmeric are great too.
Limit
Limit the pro-inflammatory stuff, processed foods, sugary items, refined carbs, too much saturated fat, and definitely trans fats.
The sources mention vitamin D too, potentially linked to insulin resistance in PCOS.
Yeah, there's some evidence suggesting a link. Low vitamin D levels might worsen insulin resistance. Sunlight is the best source, really. Dietary sources like fatty fish, fortified foods, egg yolks offer some, but often not enough.
So getting levels checked might be a good idea.
It could be worth discussing with a doctor, yes. Supplementation might be needed, but that requires proper medical guidance.
Okay. Let's tie this into boosting immunity and that goal of healthy weight gain now.
Right. For immunity, many nutrients we've mentioned are key. Zinc, selenium, vitamin D. Also, vitamin C, think guava, amla, citrus fruits, bell peppers. Vitamin A from liver, eggs, dairy, and orange or leafy green veggies. Vitamin E from nuts, seeds, oils.
See, lots of overlap again.
Exactly. It shows how a balanced diet supports multiple systems. Now, for gaining weight healthily, the focus is on nutrient-dense and calorie-dense foods.
So not just empty calories.
No, definitely not. Think nuts, seeds, nut butters, avocado, oily fish, legumes, whole grains, eggs, lean meats, maybe some paneer, good quality calories.
How can someone easily add more calories and nutrients without feeling overly full?
Increasing meal frequency can help. Maybe adding 2 or 3 nutrient-dense snacks between meals. A handful of nuts, yogurt with fruit, a smoothie.
Smoothies are good for packing things in.
They really are. You can add fruit, yogurt or milk, spinach, nuts or seeds. Also, enhancing meals you already eat, adding a drizzle of healthy oil, tossing in nuts or seeds, adding extra lentils or beans, maybe some chicken or fish or an egg.
Prioritizing protein seems important too.
Yes, protein at each meal and snack helps with building tissues, including muscle, and it's vital for immune function. And again, don't forget fiber crucial for gut health, which underpins nutrient absorption and immunity.
Okay, so we've really covered a lot of ground, sketching out a nutritional strategy tailored for this specific situation in Dhaka.
We have, but it's really, really important to stress that this deep dive gives a foundational understanding based on the information provided. It's an educational resource.
Absolutely. It is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. That's crucial.
Couldn't agree more. Before making any big dietary changes, please talk to your doctor or primary healthcare provider, and ideally also consult with a registered dietitian or a qualified nutritionist there in Dhaka.
Why is that professional consultation so important?
Well, they can provide an accurate diagnosis if needed, perform a personalized assessment considering your specific labs and history, create a truly tailored plan, monitor you safely, and ensure care is integrated with your medical team. It's the safest and most effective way.
Makes perfect sense.
And our final thought, perhaps, is just be patient and consistent with yourself. Nutritional changes take time to show effects.
Yeah, it's a journey, not an overnight fix.
Exactly. Sticking to a balanced plan, developed with professional guidance, is really the best path towards feeling better and improving your overall health and well-being.
Maybe think about one small, actionable step you could take from all this information today, and just keep exploring how food can support your health journey.